If you think the emotional ride of The Summer I Turned Pretty couldn't go any deeper, Season 3 is about to hit you like a tidal wave, and here's everything you need to know before it drops. Because if you blink, you might just miss the season that flips the entire story on its head. Right now, fans across the United States are buzzing with theories, hidden clues from the cast, and breadcrumbs left by Jenny Han herself, all pointing to a heart-wrenching, mature, and utterly unforgettable season where Belly's choices will finally come with irreversible consequences. While the release time is tightly synced with Amazon Prime's usual global launch window, fans in the US can expect it to land just around midnight PST, giving night owls a front-row seat to drama that's deeper, darker, and more grown-up than ever. And what's unfolding in Season 3 isn't just a continuation, it's a transformation, because we're entering the timeline inspired by We'll Always Have Summer, the third and final book in Jenny Han's trilogy, but with bold creative deviations that fans never saw coming. Belly is no longer that carefree girl who danced between two brothers on the beach. She's now a young woman navigating grief, betrayal, and choices that will define her forever. For those who have rooted hard for Conrad, your patience might finally be rewarded. But not before Jeremiah lays everything on the line, forcing Belly to confront what love really means when innocence fades. But it's not just about the love triangle anymore. This season digs deep into Susanna's lingering presence, Laurel's growing internal battles, and Stephen's own coming-of-age arc that might just steal the spotlight in ways fans weren't prepared for. And yes, the summer house is back, but with a colder atmosphere, symbolizing how things that once felt like home can suddenly feel distant, even dangerous. Flashbacks will be a major narrative tool this season, allowing us to peek into Belly's emotional memory as she pieces together moments that still haunt her, including pivotal scenes that weren't even in the books. Expect a more emotionally raw approach to storytelling, with each character dealing with grief, identity, and the shifting sands of loyalty. A major shift is coming with the way time is used. Episodes may jump weeks, even months, challenging viewers to piece together subtle clues, making rewatches not just fun but necessary. And you won't want to miss how Jenny Han herself steps in creatively this season, bringing intimate dialogue and powerful visual metaphors that underline every single heartbreak and hard choice. Conrad's storyline takes a major leap into vulnerability this season, cracking open his reserved nature and revealing a side of him Belly and fans have long hoped for. Meanwhile, Jeremiah will be undergoing a major internal shift, with past secrets and future fears coming into direct conflict. New faces will arrive, including a mysterious character connected to Susanna's past, who will shake up the already fragile emotional core of the show. Each episode reportedly ends with cliffhanger that feel like emotional gut punches, designed to keep fans reeling until the very last scene. Amazon Prime has doubled down on the cinematic style this time. Expect sweeping beach visuals, dusk-toned skies, tear-filled close-ups, and symbolic silence that often says more than dialogue ever could. Behind the scenes, cast interviews are already teasing a finale that's bittersweet and beautiful, one that could leave fans either completely satisfied or completely shattered. And if you're someone who hasn't watched the series yet, this is your official warning. You're on the edge of missing one of the most emotionally resonant and visually poetic love stories television has brought us in years. This isn't just teen drama, it's a layered, aching, and powerful journey through memory, heartbreak, and hope. Every detail from Belly's diary entries to Laurel's quiet resilience to Stephen's growing complexity is designed to pull you in deeper, episode by episode, until you're no longer watching the story, you're living inside it. And let's talk soundtrack. Season 3 is packed with lyrical gold, with indie hits, tearful piano scores, and vintage pop ballads timed perfectly to every major emotional beat. So keep Shazam ready because fans are already predicting multiple tracks will go viral. This season is also raising the stakes visually. Locations are more hauntingly beautiful, the beach feels more symbolic, and nighttime scenes carry the weight of decisions made in silence. Social media is already breaking down teaser clips frame by frame, and fan theories are catching fire around who ends up with Belly, not just romantically, but in emotional alignment, in healing, in who truly understands her. And this season might just make you choose sides all over again, but not in the way you think. Because this time, it's not about who she ends up with, it's about who she becomes through the fire. The emotional payoff comes in quiet moments, a look across the dinner table, a hand almost held, a letter never sent, and you'll find yourself gasping, tearing up, and re-watching those moments just to feel them again. Expect conversations around grief, change, and adulthood to dominate social media the moment this season airs, with fans sharing how these moments reflect their own real-life transitions. And that's the true power of Season 3, it doesn't just reflect young love, it reflects growing up. With over 5 million pre-release views of teaser trailers, and Amazon hinting that this may be the final chapter, this season is not just a continuation, it's a culmination, and missing it means missing the emotional closure that's been building for years. There's an intimacy to the performances this time that's already getting Emmy buzz, especially for Lola Tung's nuanced portrayal of Belly in Emotional Crisis. And if the rumors are true, the final scene will leave fans breathless, answering the question that has haunted viewers since episode 1. Who is Belly truly meant to be, with, and as? This is storytelling at its most personal, and missing even a single episode means missing the very heart of the series. Whether you've followed the series since day one or you're just now considering a binge, now is the time to dive in, because this summer, the prettiest thing isn't the beach, the house, or the romance. It's the raw, unfiltered honesty of growing up and finding yourself, even if it means letting go of everything you thought would last forever.